welcome back to Parking Lot Chats with Corin
and Bo.
So we want to talk about Instagram real quick.
Yeah. Corin made a reel of a meme.
Yeah.
Of Phoebe from Friends. That you might have seen it. That went a little
bit viral.
A little viral.
Just a little bit.
It's at like 1.7 million views, so there might be a few new people listening, friends listening. So
we just wanted to introduce ourselves again, just in case if you're new here and you came here from our meme and you thought we were going to talk about Friends a little bit. But we mainly talk about pop culture, Disney news. We are both moms in different stages of life, and that we think is interesting sometimes. It's a lot of just nonsense, honestly, but fun-friendly nonsense.
We are literally two best friends who have met in high school, 9th grade, have been friends since, through all the ups and downs of random going into adulthood. And we just sit in a parking lot, literally in our car, and we talk about what the fuck ever comes to our brain, really. I mean, we have a little bit of a set, like,
we take some notes.
Yeah, there's Disney news that Corin loves Disney.
I do. I'm a Disney fan.
As her shirt shows. And I love pop culture, but Corin also loves pop culture. She's a secret.
I do.
Pop culture lover, because a lot of the times you will find that Corin knows more about it than I do.
And sometimes I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know pop culture because I feel like I don't know as much. I don't know. Do you remember like my mom growing up with the magazines? My mom always had every gossip magazine. Yeah. All of them, all the time. And I feel like because I'm not like that, I don't know pop culture like that. But like I think I know more than I realize, because in my mind, knowing it means buying every fucking gossip magazine you can find.
Yeah, but now it's so there on the internet.
Instagram.
Yeah.
It's all Instagram.
Yeah. But we mainly talk about millennial pop culture because we don't know the younger people. No. If you watched our last week's episode, you will see I was sure that Lindsay Lohan was there. I was fucking sure that I saw Lindsay Lohan. We still don't know who that redhead was.
We don't know. It was just somebody with red hair. It was just somebody with red hair. So yeah, we don't really know who the Kim does have some, or Bo does have some teenagers. So sometimes I hear names of celebrities from them.
Yeah, I do learn a little bit more.
Kaylee has corrected me on like the Zendaya. I don't know. I'm still saying it wrong, and Kaylee always corrects me.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where I.
Yeah, they do keep me a little bit in the loop of new artists and things, but they're not really into like the pop culture gossip like I am either. So, but Kaylee would be my one. She loves movies and TV, and she doesn't follow them like in their outside lives, but she knows who people are.
Yeah, like one time she was like watching like Disney princess movies from the beginning. Yeah. She was like, I'm watching all the Disney princess movies from the beginning. And I was like, all right, that's cool. I'm in. Yeah. I could like watch one with her.
Yeah, she loves to like, I don't even know that girl's watched so many movies and shows. And speaking of Friends, she literally watched the entire Friends like seasons.
Yeah, we've seen it all.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen it all.
Yeah, but she like she just did this in, her age now.
Like she wasn't there.
Yeah.
Right.
She's fucking 17.
Friends
ended when how long
Friends
ago?
ended in like 2001, before she was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she still decided that she wanted to watch all of it.
Remember we used to watch Nick at Night? Remember we used to watch Welcome Back, Kotter?
Yeah.
And there's so many people that are like, I don't even know what that is. I'm like, what are you talking about? John Travolta. Mr. Kotter.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that's us. If you are new here, welcome. We hope you enjoy.
Yes, thanks. Hope you stick around.
So speaking of being moms in different ages, I think that I saw what you did. So I think that we had opposite Mother's Day. How was your Mother's Day?
Yeah, it was good. We went up to St. Augustine and just explored the town. I love St. Augustine. It's such a cool town.
I haven't been in years, and it looked so fun. I'm so glad that you guys were like, you guys looked like you were having such a great time. Did you go into the fort? I went and just walked around. I didn't go in.
Yeah, we went in it because it's actually cheap. Like, it was $15 for adults, but adults were anyone 16 and older.
Oh.
So 15 and under is free.
Whoa,
and
really?
Then, yeah.
And then pay for a couple of you.
Adults are 15, so we paid for 3 of us. I mean, we probably could have said Kay was, nah. She looks. And it was like $15. Adult, yeah. I wasn't going to fight that.
Right. And you already got away with not paying for 2 of them.
Yeah,
so yeah, right. Because
the
other 2 really aren't 16.
Right. Yeah. Caden's 15, Carson 13. So we got that. They got in free. So it was actually really cool. I don't know. we'd been in it before, Chris and I, a really long time ago, but that was the first time the kids had been in it. And it's such a nice, like, walk around. It's very, you take it at your own pace. You go into all the little rooms, read all the signs, and then you can walk, like, the upper deck. There's benches all up there. So you can sit and just kind of take in the scenery and watch all the boats go by. And I don't know. And then there's that huge grassy lawn area where you can, like, picnic. We didn't, like, lay down, but there's a lot of people, like, just sitting in the lawn, like, in the shade and stuff. I don't know. I love it. And then we went to the lighthouse, too, which I think that was the first time I'd ever been there. I don't remember ever seeing it. They had a whole little museum out there.
I did it before.
Yeah, and then we went up it, which poor Carson, he just had that injury.
Oh,
and he's
okay?
like just starting to walk on his leg, and then
That's a lot of stairs.
207 steps up the lighthouse, and I'm like, Carson, are you okay? He's like, I'm fine. Well, yeah, no, today he was so sore. Like, I had to bring him ibuprofen to school.
Oh, I bet.
I'm like, that probably wasn't the best idea, but I guess you worked it out.
Yeah, right. I haven't been in years, but I went to the lighthouse. So they have the house set up like the old lighthouse keeper's house and stuff. Yeah, I thought that was so cool. But I love history, so I feel like that's so cool to like see like how the house was and whatnot.
My kids surprisingly love it too. Like they actually enjoyed it, all three of them.
They looked like everybody had a good time. I saw your pictures on Instagram. It looked like everybody had a good time.
Yeah, and finding something that all three of them enjoy is quite difficult.
Well, they have like that like old canoe and all that.
Yeah,
they had like the old canoe.
They had like the boathouse. Yeah, or the boat works, and there was a guy like a volunteer there like working on a boat they were building.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and then we just walked like the main drag, like with the little shops and stuff. And we kind of took like back alley. Like I've always walked the main one, but we decided to walk like the back streets. And there was a cute little like old bookstore back there and stuff that we went into. It was cute. I had a good day. We were there for a few hours, but it was nice to just get out of town for a little bit.
Right, just go do something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
I saw you took Ferris to a Mother-Son dance.
On Friday night. Yeah. So the city, they put on their little dances. And we went a couple of years ago, and it was a little too much for him, so we didn't even bother. Last year, he had said he didn't want to go, and then like the day of, he decided he wanted to go, and the tickets were sold out, and I hadn't bought the tickets. So this year, we bought tickets, and we went, and he was excited to go, and they had moved it from the community center to the civic center. So you go in, and the line was all the way down the hall, and then we ended up at the turn, and then it wrapped all the way down.
Oh my God.
It was like a Disney World ride. They were a little more efficient though. It was going pretty quick. And we got back there and we did like the little photo booth. And it was really like, so they had like the gymnasium set up and then like another room for food, and it was so loud. And it was like a club loud. And like, I totally understand that this is a dance and that music is loud and like, it's going to be very busy, and you expect that and understand that, so the music has to be loud over people, but like it was like a real club, and like the age range is 2 to 11.
Right.
So I mean, like there were a lot of kids that were there, but like it was too loud for him. We sat on the bench outside of like the gymnasium, like we were in the building but outside of the gymnasium, like watching inside for a little bit, and like he went and he walked around, but it was just too loud. Aww. And I told him, I was like, I can get your dad to bring, like, I have like noise canceling headphones and stuff, but it was just too loud. And like honestly, like his dad wouldn't have even been able to handle the noise level. Honestly, it was that loud. Like, and again, I get it, but like you're aiming this at kids. Why is it so loud?
Right.
Why is it so loud?
Right.
It was like a real live club.
Felt like I was just doing a scary movie. I'm trying to get a little bit of light because it's getting dark and I forgot my light, but I guess it's fine.
I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like we can see.
Sorry.
So that was Friday, and then for my actual Mother's Day, because my kid is 5, I did nothing by myself.
Nice.
It was so nice. They went to the movies. I told his dad every day this week, I hope you made a plan for Sunday because you're not invited to my house. I'm going to lay down on the couch and I'm going to read my book by myself. Nice. And honestly, I feel like a new person today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was really nice. I feel like, and that's what made me think of like the differences. Like, your kids are old enough that like they're teenagers, so they're not touching you all the time. Right. So on Mother's Day, you want to spend time with them and do things with them.
Right.
I have a 5-year-old that's always touching me. So on Mother's Day, I want to read my book by myself.
Yeah.
And I did. They brought me back some cupcakes.
Nice.
We got a pizza from Estella's, which in my opinion is the best pizza in town. It's how pizza should be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a real like New York pizza.
Yeah.
But everybody moved here from New York, so getting a pizza from them is like a fucking 3-hour ordeal. Honestly, I thought that they might have been closed on Mother's Day, because if you are, people call you and you're like, yeah, hold on. and then people wait online for half an hour, and then they're like, pizza will be 2 hours, and everybody's like, okay, you can close whenever you want.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
they're making the money. They can do what they want. But they were open, luckily, so I got a pizza. And some mozzarella sticks were really fucking good.
Nice.
And yeah, that's all I wanted.
Nice.
It was nice. And they got me, like a blanket. And some flowers.
I love a blanket.
Yeah, it was cute. It was
Honestly, like, get me a soft blanket, but I'm so
It was really
picky.
soft.
I'm so picky. It better be soft or I'm not.
It was really soft.
Like it.
And he was like kind of nervous when I opened it because it was like vacuum sealed. And he was like, it was supposed to be really soft and thick. It was supposed to be soft and fluffy. And it wasn't thick. But I was like, it's soft and fluffy. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Because same, right? It has to be soft.
It has to be soft.
Or else fuck
I'm like
you.
the weird person in this TJ Maxx that goes down the blanket aisle just to feel them all.
You're rubbing your face on it. And everybody's like, God damn it, Kim.
Oh, that one's soft. Oh, that one's not soft. And then Kaylee will bring me one and be like, oh, I don't know, Kate.
Doesn't pass the test.
Doesn't pass the test.
Yes.
So what Disney news? I saw something that I'm sure you're going to tell us.
Do you want to tell do you have news?
No, I just saw that they announced the opening of the
Tiana.
date of the
Yes.
Tiana's Bayou. They announced it on like what show? It was on a show or something.
It was supposed to be. So
Oh.
here's the thing. It was supposed to be, they had like Disney night on American Idol.
Yeah, okay,
And they
that
were
was it.
going to.
Yeah.
And they did. Except for either Saturday night or Sunday morning, someone accidentally posted on like their social media channels. And then all the comments, everybody's like, I'm so glad I didn't have to watch American Idol for this.
Oh, shit.
It was really funny. Like,
That's
Disney
fucked up.
Instagram was really funny yesterday because everybody was like, thank God we didn't have to watch fucking American
So
Idol for
someone
this.
accidentally released the news too soon on Disney's Instagram.
I don't know exactly if it was Instagram, but they said someone posted too soon. So I don't know if it was like their blog post because Disney has like their own blog too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It made it to Instagram. I saw it on Instagram yesterday.
Oh, that's funny.
So I don't know. And it was supposed to be like on the American Idol like last
that's what
night.
I saw. Like it was like a thing saying it's going to be announced on American Idol.
So let me actually tell you the date while we're talking about it. It's June 28th. So we are recording this on Monday. We're not gonna, this doesn't go out until Wednesday, so I'll be able to share by then the preview dates. The preview dates are going to be announced tomorrow. So there's typically cast member previews, pass holder, and then select DVC members. I don't know what the fuck that means. Why wouldn't all DVC members count? I don't know.
Like a lottery or something where you get like select,
well, it's the
like
vacation club. Half of them are pass holders. You know what I mean? So is it like, I don't, like, why wouldn't you just include all of them?
Yeah.
They're paying you a mortgage. It's fine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, let them on fucking Splash Mountain.
Right.
So, I can share that to stories when it comes out, but that information's not going to be released until Tuesday, the 14th, and we are recording this on a Monday. So, that'll be cool. Personally, I'm not gonna go on that because I don't like drops, so I'm not going, but I'm excited to see Tiana.
I mean, it's not that bad of a drop, is it?
I don't know. I wouldn't know because I haven't been on, because I wouldn't go on that.
It's not the same as like a roller coaster drop. Like something's under you. You're not like in the air dropping.
I don't like the drop though. It's that
like that
feeling, that drop. You know what I mean? That's the shit I can't handle. I would go on a roller coaster if it didn't fucking drop.
Yeah.
So I mentioned it before. If you want to see the animatronics, they are on their YouTube channel. Disney World has a YouTube channel where they posted the animatronics. They look really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Tiana looks real.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy, honestly. Also, just some Disney other stuff. So the DAS, the Disability Access Service that I talked about before, was that what we said it was really called?
I don't know. I laughed because we were talking about how we didn't know what that stood for, and then you said
I'm
it.
making shit up again. It's going into effect May 20th. So just like a reminder that if you...
Oh, the new rules, yeah.
Yeah, and they are serious. It is 100% a lifetime ban if you get caught lying about it. And the whole point of doing all of this is to catch people that have been abusing the system. So if you have a DAS pass from before, you have to get it renewed. You have to go back through that because that's the whole point, is that people are abusing it. So we don't know if you're not that person.
Right.
So you have to go through, you have to do a virtual video meeting with Inspire Health Alliance before your visit. Current DAS members will be required to reapply.
They have their own medical...
I don't know if they're contracting them. It's Inspire Health Alliance, so I don't know if it's someone that they're contracting.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're getting their own medical professionals because they're sick of y'all lying to them.
Right.
And like, I get it. Like I said, when it was announced, there's a million people online like, oh, well, I'm a mom with small kids. I don't like to wait in line. How am I going to get it back? What? You weren't meant to have it. You weren't meant to have it.
You were the reason.
Right. So, like, absolutely, like, if you're abusing the system, fucking stop or you're getting banned.
Right.
And from what I understand, if you get banned and you have a payment plan on a pass, you still have to pay.
Oh, that's why.
Right, but like you shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been fucking around. Fuck around, find out, people.
Fuck around, find out. FAFO.
You're right. So the island tower at Polynesian. Okay, so the Polynesian is like one of the older, nicer ones,
yeah.
right? So they made a new tower. It's opening in December 2024, this December. And everybody can book beginning in June, which is a pretty big deal because normally you would think that would just be DVC at first. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Because like normally DVC can book 11 months out to their home resort. They can book 6 months out to regular. And then the rest of us are like a couple of months or something. You know what I mean? Depending on. So that's exciting. And then I got more. There was a baby ADAX, ADDAX, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It was born at Animal Kingdom Lodge 2 months ago. It was out for Mother's Day for the first time, right in time.
What is an ADAX?
It looks like, I have a picture we can post to the stories. It almost looked like some kind of like cattle. There's less than 100 in the wild. Only one, they were almost extinct. There's just over 180 in managed care, which is like zoos.
Yeah.
Walt Disney World is one of 21 Association of Zoo and Aquarium accredited institutions who are allowed to have them. I guess because they're so extinct, you gotta make sure that you're fucking cool. The Dade fucking City Zoo can have one. It was the first male calf. So it says calf, so I'm assuming it has to be some kind of like cattle, right? Because that's what a calf would be.
Right.
Born on resort. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite Disney news because it's so
is
fucking
that bad
weird.
that it was a male in the for population, huh? Repopulation?
Well, they probably, if it's the first male born, they might have had other females and they might need the male. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because they didn't like say, like, they made a big deal about it being the first male. So, like, you got to get the sperm somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is my favorite Disney news because this is the most random shit I've ever heard of. And maybe it's just me and everybody else knew. Disney salutes veteran portraits by George W. Bush is coming to Epcot. So, George Bush is an oil painter, and he has more than 60 vibrant oil paintings that he painted of service members and veterans who have served since 9/11, and that he knows them personally. And each painting is also going to be accompanied by a story about that person's service and the things that they have done
this is so
to contribute, right?
This is so random.
Their contributions after their service. The stories are also written by George W. Bush.
What a guy.
Is that not the weirdest fucking thing?
Many talents.
Is that not the weirdest fucking thing? And then this one I don't like. This is my least favorite Disney news, right?
Is he going to be there?
I don't think so. It's going to be at the American, if you couldn't have figured out, it's going to be at the American Pavilion in Epcot. Right? George W. Bush is an oil painter, and he writes short stories about his oil paintings.
Retirement.
Okay, Animal Kingdom flotillas are fucking over, and I'm so upset about it. Apparently, so the characters had been like on these flotillas, and they were really cool. You'd be walking around, and they had like a parade on the water, but it'd just be like one at a time every once in a while. So I guess they were doing that because of COVID, so now everybody's back on land meeting people. But like people were on, there was character meet and greets on land, and they were still going on. The article that I saw said that there's still going to be like a drum band flotilla going around that used to be in Pandora. But the character ones are going to be gone, and that sucks because there's one like Pocahontas and Miko, and yeah, it was cute. There's fucking, what's his name? We've been watching it the last 2 days. Scrooge McDuck's fucking minion, Launchpad. Oh, there's one like Launchpad McQuack and Scrooge McDuck and everybody.
I would have never come up with Launchpad.
Well, I've been watching DuckTales for like 2 days.
DuckTales. Woo.
So that's all I have, but I thought that the George Bush thing at least
that's
was
funny.
Super fucking weird.
So random.
So random!
And then Epcot's like, can we put your oil paintings on display?
That's so fucking weird. And he's writing short stories? Does he know grammar? I don't know. What else is going on in the world? I do have one pop culture thing, but you can.
Okay, what do you got?
It's something that I saw on Instagram before I came here. Gavin Rossdale's new girlfriend.
Oh, looks just like fucking Gwen Stefani.
Exactly.
It's her twin.
Is it a clone?
I don't understand.
Did he clone her?
This is so not normal.
I hope you don't fuck the nanny on this one. Looks exactly like her. If you haven't seen it, it looks like exactly
that's not okay.
Like it literally looked like Gwen Stefani. Before I read the caption, I saw the picture and I saw, what, did Gwen Stefani leave Blake Shelton for fucking Gavin Rossdale?
Yeah.
Gavin fucked the nanny and then texted about it on the kid's iPad. Rossdale. What? And then it was like,
I feel like Gwen Stefani went like totally different. Like, whoa, I feel like we're in a scary movie. I'm trying to get us light because it's getting dark, and like I said earlier, I forgot my light, but I don't have anything to give us light other than my phone. So hold on.
I also have a phone, but I don't have one of them cool pop sockets. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. There we go. That's
that
light.
works.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's okay. I'll live. Yeah. Why? No, it's okay. Why does she look like that?
I don't know.
Did she get surgery to look like Gwen Stefani?
I don't know.
Is it a secret twin? Is it?
Gwen Stefani went to the other spectrum, right? She's like
trap situation.
maybe it's Gwen Stefani's long lost kid because she looked young as fuck too.
All right, so what? Gwen Stefani went to the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah, like she went country, and then Gavin, like 20 years later, was like, "I'm just gonna date Gwen again.
I'm just gonna find a new one."
Yeah.
All right, where did you get her?
Yeah.
Did Gwen Stefani put a child up for adoption that we don't know about?
I don't know.
It's not our business, so we might not know.
I mean, maybe she is a mastermind, and she was like, I want Gavin Rosdale, so I'm gonna dress like Gwen Stefani and get him.
Smart, it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
I mean, literally,
bitch looks
her
just
twin.
like her.
Yeah.
Just fucking like her. Honestly, I saw the picture and I was like, this bitch got back with him after he did the nanny like that?
Yeah, I mean, what do they think?
And then I read the caption.
What do you think the kids think? Because they have kids, right? Like 3 kids?
Yeah, I heard that the kids really like Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably fun.
All right, probably.
Like a Funkle.
And like, it's 3 boys and he's got like, like a farm. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably got like things that they like to do and whatever, fishing and shooting and shit, right?
And now when they go to dad's house, they've got mini mom there.
Right. Is that creepy?
It's creepy.
If my dad's new girlfriend looked just like my mom, I would be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
My dad's new partner, fiance, whatever, acts like my mom. Though, so that's
but she looks
like
nothing like your mom.
She doesn't look anything like her, but like sometimes she says shit and I'm like, man, Gary, you got a type. I think I've said that to him before. He didn't think it was funny. No.
It's funny. I thought it was funny.
It is funny.
What else is going on in the pop culture world? My phone had notes. We know now why Justin Bieber was crying. Those happy tears.
But my favorite part was that they announced their pregnancy, and then people on the internet were like, "We're watching the Eras tour."
Oh, I did see that. Yeah. Do you not know that she's on in Parasite now?
Oh, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Congratulations to them. I hope that she keeps her family away. Her family's wild. Keep your family away from the baby. Them Baldwins are scary and fucking weird.
Okay, so now,
Is that why her dad was like, pray for Haley and Justin?
Okay, so I feel like
her dad was just trying to get any fucking attention.
Right. Like, now we know they probably had just found out she was pregnant or whatever. So they're like, told her dad. And so there was prayers for Haley and Justin. Meanwhile, all this news is coming out about fucking P. Diddy and everything. So dang well that everyone's going to think, because it was so vague, that everyone's going to think you're talking about that. And just like the crying picture, like, what you're doing. Right?
So, okay, Justin, maybe. The dad, here's the thing about the dad. I would believe that he didn't put 2 and 2 together because I'm pretty sure that he's been like drunk and strung out for 50 years.
Oh.
So like, I don't know, like, do any of them have brains that work?
Right. So they probably were all mad at him, right? They were all like,
probably. I bet nobody's talking to him. I wouldn't be talking to him.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure they probably like told him, and he was just like thinking to get attention for himself. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because that one post got all those like Justin Bieber. That's where people started digging for like any connection.
Right, but I'm sure he wasn't
Justin
thinking.
Bieber and P. Diddy, because they thought that.
Yeah, if you had a brain cell,
yeah.
If you had one brain cell, you would connect that.
Yeah.
But I don't know he does.
I hope they keep that baby like fucking private, right? Because it's gonna be like.
It's already gonna be in the spotlight, and like it's scary.
Yeah.
Poor Justin Bieber.
Like, he's a baby that needs a dinosaur head.
Yeah, right? You like that?
Yeah.
You like that?
But I hope, whatever. But he'll be a good dad, I think. Like, obviously, I don't know Bieber.
You know Justin Bieber personally?
Right. I think he'll be a really great dad. Yeah.
I
just think that he's been through enough, and he's kind of like,
I think he's going to be smarter about it.
Yeah.
And I think that he even showed when he was a kid that he was a little smarter. I mean, he was a kid, so, like, he fell victim to, like, kid stuff. But I think he even still played it cool. Like, how many people that were in his situation are still here? Are still in it? Are still, you know what I mean? Like, he managed to, like, keep his nose clean now. He's kept, like, his relationship mostly out of the spotlight. Like, they're in the spotlight as much as they are only because of their names. You know what I mean? Like, they don't go put themselves out there, I feel like. I feel like they seem like they got better. They seem like they're smarter than they could be. with the lives that they've led.
Right.
They make better decisions than you would expect of them.
Yeah. Hopefully it's all good. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, me too. I'm happy for them. I hope that, right, just keep that baby away from her family and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
I saw a video and it was like an old Justin Bieber. I just sent it to my cousin earlier because I thought it was funny. I should have sent it to you. It was like an old Justin Bieber video, and it was like we forgot how unhinged he was as a kid, and it was like a video of him, and he was like, I went to the club, and they said, sir, you're too young. And he was like, so I bought the club and made it a Chuck E. Cheese. Who's too young now? It was like young Justin Bieber was unhinged or something. I was like, that's pretty funny though.
Yeah. I mean,
weird.
yeah, there's probably some old ass YouTube of him because
Yeah.
that's where he was found.
Right, and it was just him like making like stupid YouTube videos, and they were like really funny though.
With the Bieber comb over.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a comb over. What was it? It was like
almost like a bowl cut in the
bowl.
one I saw.
Yeah, it was like long Bieber hair.
Yeah, it was.
That was like that was what it was called. That cut was like the Bieber cut or whatever. But my girl Taylor was in Paris
Yes.
for what was it? 4 shows, I think. I think it was 4 shows, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And she changed up the set list, and everyone's like, some people I saw were like being mad, like all angry that they didn't get to see the original Eras tour. Like they thought that they were getting whatever was
Okay, but this is better.
way better. Like
I thought of you and I was like, oh, this is so exciting for Kim. She's going to get to see a new one.
I know, and I knew when I bought the tickets, and everyone's like, didn't you already go? And I was like, yeah, but the next concert's a fucking year away. Like,
gonna be
it's
different.
not going to be the same tour. She's not going to tour for 2 years singing the same exact songs in the same exact order and the same exact outfits. Like, she would fucking go insane. So she's got to change it up. I mean, by the time I go in October, it might not even be the tour that happened today or this weekend. You know what I mean? So I am sad that she took out Long Live because I love that song. Like, I get goosebumps every time it plays. I don't know. It's just such a good song to me. And she didn't play that in Tampa. It didn't get added to the set list until after Tampa.
Oh, so you missed it.
And then now it's taken out again. So I won't get to see that. But I'm excited to see all of the Tortured Poets department that she added. So
yeah, my favorite thing on the internet right now is Cats on Roombas.
Oh
and
my
people
God,
like
it's
putting
so
that
funny.
to like her songs.
Yeah.
I sent you the one and then I just saw another one today and I almost sent it to you and I was like, I gotta stop sending her Cats on Roomba videos. But they're so good.
I saw iRobot, the actual like the iRobot Roomba like TikTok put a cutout of Taylor
on
in
it.
like the Tortured Poets department, like big white dress on their iRobot.
That's so good.
I was like, that was smart marketing. It's funny.
That's so good.
Yeah. But then I don't know. I'm excited to see it again. I think that she should change it up. Like, it's a freaking... She started this tour in 2023 and it ends in 2025. As of right now.
As of right now.
Like,
This shit could go on for a
it's gonna be
decade.
fucking different.
I like that I like it and I'm now involved because it's fun.
I know.
I'm having a good time.
It's great.
I can't tell you how many hours I've spent reading these damn lyrics and trying to figure them out.
Yeah, you gotta break
It's
them
so
down.
good.
It's
And now,
so good.
why am I on Maddie Healy's Wikipedia? What am I doing? I don't know. That's what I'm doing.
And just like all like this, they call it like the sorcery or whatever. Like how does she get like, it's the 87th show. Travis shows up to it. She wears Chiefs colors.
That was so cute.
Yeah, and sings like every time he's there, she sings "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs coming home to me." And
That's
I'm like,
cute.
I don't know. I love all that like play on words and play on numbers and things like that.
So I saw some people talking about how like some of the songs seem to be like maybe like and you had said that like she mixes it all in, right? So like some of the songs are written maybe about this person, but then this other lyrics about this person all in one song,
Yeah.
right? So the internet was saying in The Alchemy, and she's like, he said it's heroin but this time with an E, and then the internet was like, we saw that man's tweets, he didn't say that. And then I was looking up the other one, the Maddie Healy, he really was a heroin addict. Did he say that?
Right.
It's fun how it's all mixed in. You don't know.
You never know.
You never know.
And like in one, it's very like, I think I said this last time too, they call it like the red herring or whatever, where like it can mean multiple things.
Yeah.
Like, there was one lyric, oh fuck. The whole song, I'm gonna get you back.
Yeah, that whole thing.
How like I'm gonna get you back could mean like I'm gonna get you back, like she's gonna
Or
be back
I'm
in a
gonna
relationship
get you
with you,
back.
or I'm gonna get you back, like I'm gonna freaking
crash or smash your bike, like she said.
And,
I like it.
I love how she's so
whose bike are we smashing? Because I'm in.
Maddie Healy. I mean, I don't know. But I love well, they do say Maddie Healy because apparently 1975 has a song, you know how like I'm Gonna Get You Back is written in all lowercase letters and all together, there's no spaces. Maddie Healy has a song that's, 1975 has a song that's the title is written like that, all lowercase, all together. So people say that was inspired by him. But I don't know. I just like how it can mean both, and she's really good at doing that.
It can mean anything.
Yeah.
Right. So my son is calling "I Can Do It with a Broken Heart" the birthday song, and we're now on week 2 of he just listens to that on repeat
over and over. It's such a good song.
And so his dad took him like on a run to get a coffee the other day, and they came back and they were both like visibly frustrated. And I was like, "What is wrong?" And he's like, "He keeps telling me that he wants to hear the birthday song. What the fuck is the birthday song?" Oh shit! And I was like, "I told you. I warned you about this last week."
Yeah.
And then I had to like put it on his phone, and he was like, "Okay, I'm good."
No. Now Ferris is taken care of. Now everyone knows what the birthday song is.
Yeah, it's the birthday song.
Yeah. Speaking of birthdays, did you see Sabrina Carpenter's freaking cake for her 25th birthday?
I briefly saw a thing about it, and then you tell me about it because I didn't see it. I like saw it in passing, and I was like, "Oh, is that funny?" And then I like tried to zoom in, and I couldn't.
It's funny, but my phone has what the meme actually said, so I'm not gonna be able to tell you exactly what it said. But the gist of it is, it was Leonardo DiCaprio's face saying like, "Sorry, you turned 25."
Ah, that's really fucking good. Predator ass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Even though he's 60 years old, what a groomer.
I know.
What a fucking
But
creep.
why is it? Like, how does he...
Leonardo DiCRaprio.
DiCaprio. People call
Honestly,
him that.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to, but it fits. Like, he was like a heartthrob when we were teenagers.
Oh my god, I literally
We're
had...
almost 40.
I literally had his pictures on my wall in my room.
I remember.
And I have a poster of Spice World, the movie.
Such a good movie.
And it's signed by every Spice Girls.
Oh my god, Kim, you're so fucking cool.
First, it's like my prized possession. It's
Honestly,
like my claim to fame.
I
would
have that in a fucking vault.
It's my claim to fame.
You don't have a bank? You don't have like a vault in the bank? What do you call it? A block box? What do you call that?
I don't.
When you get like
a vault.
you get like a box for the bank?
A security deposit
yeah,
box?
a security box.
A security box?
Yeah, that's where that should be. The
it
fucking
should
bank.
be there. I have actually 2 because I'm pretty sure one's my sister's, but I don't know which one. So, sorry. But yeah, so it's signed by all of them. But when we moved the other day, I came across it, so I had to show all my friends. I had to brag about my Spice World poster, so I took it out. But in there, rolled up with my Spice World, are some pictures of Leonardo DiCaprio.
And you're like, I'm too old to have these.
And like, no, I rolled them back up. They're still there. They live there forever with Spice World. And like the Titanic poster that used to be hung in my room because I loved Leonardo DiCaprio, but now I'm way too old for him.
Way too old. Way too old.
I'm like a fucking grandma in his world.
You are a grandma in his world, honestly. He's a grandma in his world.
Yeah, apparently you cannot date Leonardo DiCaprio if you are over the age of 25. So, I'm sorry, girls, we're out.
Good. He's a fucking creep. I was interested when I was 25.
I know. Do you know that? Dumois.
I was interested when I was like 16.
Have you ever heard of Dumois? It's like an Instagram page.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's where I get some of my celebrity gossip because people submit like anonymous things into her about celebrities, either like encounters with them or
didn't you have another name for this? Wasn't there a name for that? You called it something and I didn't know what it meant.
It's always been Dumois. I do have like some of her merch.
No, like there's like a word for that.
I don't know.
And you were saying there was this girl and she was getting, and it was like anonymous mail, but you had like a word for it.
I don't remember.
All right. Anyway, so your girl's reading her stories.
Yeah, so she puts up like everything. I mean, she's like got 2 million followers and shit. Like it's a thing. And so a lot of people, and she's I guess by now like they figured out who she was, but when she first started, like she was anonymous. You had no idea who was on the other side of this
Gossip
account.
Girl?
Pretty much, literally. So I think now like they found out that it's somebody in because she worked in Hollywood, but in but stylist, like that side of it. So she had connections with people who knew things, and that's how the page started. Like
She was like, I know
anonymously people,
Right.
anonymously her friends were telling her things and she was putting it up or whatever. But on there, things were sent in about Leonardo DiCaprio, and they call him on that page. His nickname is Headphone Dino Bones, because apparently he wears headphones when he has sexy time with his under 25 ladies.
What do you mean?
I don't know. He wears headphones. Like, people who have written in that have had sexual interactions with him say he puts on headphones. I don't know what he's listening to. And then apparently he has dinosaur bones, like, all in his house. Like, literally, like, that's his decor is, like, dinosaur bones. So his nickname on there is Headphone Dino Bones. So anytime I see Leonardo DiCaprio, I think of that. But
what are you listening to?
I don't
Why would you
know.
have
Maybe
headphones
he's
on?
listening to Parking Lot Chats.
Maybe.
Podcast.
Maybe.
Yeah, apparently he wears headphones.
That's so creepy and weird. Like, do you have to be that detached? Is he listening to himself talk?
Oh my God, that would be worse.
What are you doing?
He's like listening to the audio of
Titanic.
Like,
if you're listening to music, why wouldn't you have it on for everyone to
hear.
enjoy?
Right.
Right.
Is it just like noise canceling? Because
like, you not want to hear these bitches?
I don't know. They say he wears headphones.
That's
I never had the pleasure of knowing.
Yeah, I haven't fucked Leonardo DiCaprio either, but and now we're way too old.
Way too fucking old.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
More than a little. That's pretty fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, what are you doing?
What are you listening to?
What are you doing? Was it that movie Black Mirror? That show Black Mirror? So I didn't see a lot of it, but I saw one episode that was creepy as shit, and it was like they had these eyes, but like your eyes were like a recording device, and so like you could like replay memories and see it on your eyes, and so like people would be having sex, but instead of like paying attention to the person they're sleeping with at the time, they'd be like rewatching like their steamiest sex from before.
What the fuck?
Yeah, is that what he's doing?
Listening to someone else?
Does he record like right? Like, is he listening to like his own porn?
I mean, he could be.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Now you know. Leonardo DiCaprio is a
now you know.
Well, we already knew that though. I mean, like when you're 50 years old and only fucking girls that are half your age, like you've clearly. But he's another one that like a child star. These people aren't right in the head. You know what I mean? And not like that. It's okay to still be a fucking weirdo. Like maybe go to therapy.
I mean, at least he's like of age. You know, he keeps him.
Okay. So weird. Yeah, and I mean, you know what? They're willing, so whatever.
Yeah.
You're adults, do your thing, but he probably needs therapy.
Yeah. I guess he's like the new age, like this age, George Clooney. Remember, he finally.
But he wasn't like
married.
he didn't have like an age cutoff.
No. But like people thought he was just always the bachelor.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, right.
People thought he was never going to like settle down.
And I don't have a problem with always being the bachelor. My problem is like targeting people that are less than half your age. That's what feels creepy to me.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, do you think it's done
single?
Do you think it's done intentionally? Do you think like he's like 25?
At this point, it has to be.
I'm out.
At this point, you know what I mean? It's been so long. Like, is there any documentation of him ever being with a girl over 25?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's an internet
I saw
joke,
a thing
but
the other day that like had all his girlfriends' ages listed out, and none of them were 25. Well, I don't know about all, but a ton.
At the time, right.
Like a ton of girlfriends. I don't know if it was everybody. They could have just listed the ones that were under 25 or whatever. I don't know if it was true. People make things up, but
they do. The internet's a weird place where everybody just makes things up.
But I think that it's definitely.
Well, Sabrina's cake's funny.
Yeah. Happy 20th. Sorry, you're 25.
That's really good.
Yeah. But I don't know. That's all. I don't know. I think that was all pop culture for the week.
Let me see if sometimes I like save things I just save things at Instagram and it's just.
Or at least things that I like jotted down or remembered, because I'm sure there's way more.
The flotillas are gone. I already said that.
I didn't talk about, but I only pay attention to what
you're interested in.
And
that's fair. And also, I feel like this is a little slower week for us because I saved that. It was Mother's Day. We had things going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the previews we talked about. Disney's gonna fuck you up if you lie about disabilities. They are actual twins.
They are. We'll show that to the camera.
It's Gwen Stefani and Little Gwen.
Actual twins.
Gwen Stefani and Little Gwen. Oh, this is like some kids performing the Eras tour. I also meant to send you a video earlier, and it was like, I like how, sorry, jumping around, supportive and like how cool, not maybe cool's not the word, whatever. I like that Travis Kelce's not like, I'm too cool to like my girlfriend. I love it. There was a video, he was playing golf with his friends, and they started playing Bad Blood to try to fuck with him.
Oh, I think I have seen that.
And he did like, he made like his shot perfect. He watched his shot and then came back like into the camera like singing and dancing. You know what I mean? Like I just...
No, he has no shame. Like, he's very aware of who he's dating.
Yeah, and it's fun, right?
Yeah.
But like, and it's like, that's what she needed, was somebody that's like gonna be fucking okay with it.
Fucking hiding her. Although, I don't know, whatever. I mean, we could go on. There's so many ways to like to dissect the relationship she had with Joe and shit, and we don't really know. But at the end of the day, that was a choice that they both made, was to stay private, whether it was his idea or her idea. But they did it.
Right.
So, and I think as fans, we felt like, you know, we like
slighted.
We like better this way, where she's like, it's all out in the open and we can see it all. But we also, and I also understand like the secretive too. Like,
you're a human and you can have your private life.
You don't want like everything everywhere. But these two are very high profile. Although he wasn't really until he started dating her, which, you know, people in America will tell you different. NFL fans in America will tell you differently. But at the end of the day, he was not famous.
Here's the thing. So maybe he was famous for
World
a football
famous.
player, but like, her cat literally has a higher net worth than him.
Yeah, I don't know. He just got signed for more money.
Okay, but that
like
cat did like
tight
commercials.
end.
Olivia Benson has a very high.
Yeah. No, and more people knew Olivia Benson than they knew Travis Kelce 3 years ago.
And like, also, we're comparing a cat to a human. So like, if she's ahead by even a little, it's still she's a fucking cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, good for him and the cat.
Yeah. I got a cat.
I got a cat.
Coraline and Simba, can they be worth millions?
Yeah.
Coraline's so cute. She's like a new little kitten that Kaylee just brought home, and she's KK's kitten. Like, I told KK she could bring home a kitten, but she's fucking 17. It's totally her responsibility. Like, I'm not doing anything with another animal.
Yeah, that's fair.
So she brought it home, and I just love it so much that I would do anything for it.
You're such a cat person.
I love it so much.
But you are just
so
a cat
cute.
person too.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
a cat person.
You're definitely a cat
But then
person.
I'll like sit on the couch, like, and I've been sharing it on my personal Instagram. But I sit on the couch and like both cats are on me immediately.
I bet.
Yeah, and just like they'll just sleep on me, and
and now you're just covered in cats.
Yeah, I'm like the cat lady.
You are a cat lady. You carried Simba around in like a bag for months because he was like bottle feeding.
Yeah, Simba went to the Grand Canyon because in a cat carrier.
She found him in a well, and she had to like first like dropper feed him and then like bottle feed him.
Yeah. Yeah. He went on a cross country trip with us and went to the Grand Canyon.
That's pretty fun.
Not on a leash. That would have been better.
That would have been better.
But I put it on a cat carrier. In a cat carrier.
That's still pretty exciting.
Yeah.
We redid the playroom for our Hot Wheels City we've been working on. Eric's been working on, and Doug's obsessed.
So many Hot Wheels. Dang it. I fucking forget them every week.
Oh, do you have Hot Wheels?
I haven't. I know, but they're all still in the.
So fucking excited.
They're all still in the packaging, and some of them are old. Like, you might want to actually go through them before you give them to him. But like, literally a gigantic gift bag. Someone gave them to us, and like the kids went through like ones they wanted. But like, I don't need all these Hot Wheels, and he would flip his ever-loving mind.
I will show you a picture of Hot Wheels City. Eric made Hot Wheels City. In like the playroom, like we took everything out, cleaned the room, and then he like reset it up and like connected them all. My cat is obsessed. Doug loves Hot Wheels. The cat's been in there all day just like waiting for someone to come and play with him. And then like Ferris will go play for a little bit, but then he'll have to like eat lunch, jump in his trampoline, whatever, do something else. Yeah. And then the cat just like sits in there like just waiting for someone to play Hot Wheels.
Waiting for a fucking car to go.
Waiting. He's like hitting at the things. He's like trying to launch them. So the cat's probably gonna figure out how to work Hot Wheels pretty soon.
That's really funny. I've got to remember to bring that. Maybe you can remind me now that I've told you about it. I was going to surprise you with them, but I keep fucking forgetting them.
Yeah, I had no idea. That's
I know.
Exciting, though. And I was like, what do you mean? I was so excited.
I know. More fucking Hot Wheels. Ferris will be excited.
I got a million fucking Hot Wheels, but yeah, it's cool. All right, anything else?
Yeah, I mean, now we're just rambling.
Now we're just talking about Hot Wheels.
Fucking.
It is what it is.
We told you, sometime we talk about pop culture, we talk about Disney, and then we talk about whatever the fuck comes to our mind. And sometimes it's random Hot Wheel conversation.
And that's the whole point, right? We're in the parking lot and we're chatting.
Yeah. Literally parking lot chats. Two best friends having a conversation. And hoping you join us in it.
Yeah. And we've said this before, but again, if there's new people, if you have anything that you want to talk about, tell us in the comments.
Yeah, and sometimes we like to play games, but I haven't played one. You know what I was thinking the other day that we should do? One of those, like, but I'm not really good. I'd have to, like, write it down. One of those things where it's, like, where they say, like, the random things your kid has said to you or whatever. Like, where they, like, you go back and forth and you, like, say things that you never thought you'd hear as a parent or something like that.
Right.
But, I don't know.
Like, the first 2 years of my kid's life, all I ever said, maybe after the first year and the second and third year, all I ever said was, don't touch the cat's butthole.
Yeah.
Don't put your hand in the cat's butthole. Why are you near the cat's butthole?
Yeah.
That's not something that you should say once, let alone for 2 years straight.
Right.
We'll get more.
Yeah, random things like that. But anyways, anything you have, we're always welcome for ideas because we're just winging it. That's another thing we should probably mention. We are very amateurs.
If you haven't noticed, we're not celebrities. We don't know what we're doing. But we have a mixophone.
We're not even famous in a small town.
No. And it's not even a small town anymore. They had to move the Mother Sundance to the big Civic Center. The big Civic Center didn't even used to be there. First of all, it used to be a fucking movie theater.
Yeah.
And a Bell's Outlet.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. We're nobodies, just trying to become somebodies. Maybe. I don't know. Do we want to become somebodies? Because that's scary too.
No. So I won't want to be famous, but I do want to be rich. You know what I mean? I want to have the money to be somebody. Like, I want to be able to afford, like, a tour at Disney World. You know what I mean? Like, when you see the tour guides go by and it's like, are they just rich or are they famous? But, like, no, I wouldn't want to be, like, I wouldn't want you people in my business like Taylor Swift. Like, I'm in Taylor Swift's business.
Yeah, I don't want y'all talking about me.
Maybe a little bit. But just like, hey, I love that Walmart shirt that she got. Right. We like constructive criticism. We will take constructive criticism. If it's not constructive, you can fucking keep it. Fuck off. Yeah, pretty much. But thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. But also, if you don't like us, you don't have to tell us. If you like us, you can tell us.
Yes.
If you don't like us, you can just keep fucking scrolling and go away.
Heard. On that note.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
K-Town down.